Acme Shipping is a global logistics and delivery services company. Today, we're demonstrating how their SRE team is using Hawkeye, an agentic SRE to reduce incident response time and reclaim troubleshooting time. Acme uses Microsoft Azure pipelines to deploy code to production and relies on Azure Monitor to keep an eye on those production systems. First, let's look at their setup. They have a comprehensive set of metrics and logs being monitored by Azure Monitor. All updates to containers are first applied in Git and then propagated in its clusters. When alerts are triggered, they need immediate investigation and need to be resolved ASAP. We all know that in IT, time isn't just money, it's sanity too. That is where Hawkeye comes in. It's the first level of incident management support. To get started, we'll first establish connections to Azure Monitor to set up a project that will utilize these connections. This provides read-only access to logs, alerts, and metrics. Hawkeye leaves the telemetry in place and accesses it in real time. The connection to Azure here is successful. In order to use it, I will now go in and create a Hawkeye project. There you go, the project has been set up. Once the Azure Monitor connection is added to the project, we'll do the same thing and add Azure DevOps as well. So let's configure the Azure DevOps integration. Once completed, our project will be ready to assist with any issues that might be introduced. We'll see one here triggered by a developer deploying a new change. So here's the scenario. Anthony, a DevOps engineer at Acme, checks in a new change in an attempt to debug a problem. He runs the pipeline to push that change to production. What could possibly go wrong, right? Luckily, an Azure Monitor alert was set up to monitor pods. Now let's see. Something is going on in Azure Monitor. Let's look here. We're starting to see alerts being generated because this change has actually deployed a bug to the QA system. Downtime is reported and Lisa, our SRE, gets notified, and so does Hawkeye. Hawkeye gets to work immediately. Watch as Hawkeye picks up the incident and automatically triggers an investigation. He first examines the content of the raw alert and the time at which the alert was triggered. Hawkeye puts itself in the head of an experienced SRE and defines a flight plan, or a chain of thought that is executed on the right-hand side. You can see it examining the deployment YAML and the Azure DevOps pipeline. I'm now going to ask Hawkeye to create a root cause analysis report to document its findings and analysis. So this is cool. Hawkeye recommends corrective actions. Roll back the recent changes. This equips Lisa, our SRE, with the full incident report and remediation in just minutes. So that's how quickly issues can be diagnosed and resolved when you have an agentic SRE collaborate with your human SREs. Because the best incidents are the ones that you already have a head start on. Check out NeuBird.ai to learn more.